Well, the show in our Nebula, Beard, and Arsenal Legal Difference segment continues today. Wes Gralapp with us once again. We're going to continue this chat we've had about litigation. Also, the distracted driving promotion, it's starting to wind down, and we'll give you kind of an update on that. So, Wes, thanks for joining us. Good to have you.
Thank you, Mark. Glad to be here. Today we're going to touch on one of the favorite things that I like about trial, which is closing arguments. Closing arguments is your last opportunity to present your case to the jury, and it is a little outside of the bounds of the evidence, and that you get to argue to them and tell them and attempt to persuade them that your position is the one that they should accept.
Right.
It's also an opportunity to introduce a little more information to them, because they're going to be asked to deliberate shortly and make a decision.
Yeah.
And so you have the opportunity to tell them what the law is regarding the decisions that they're going to be asked to make, and also what your position is.
Closing arguments, I would think your courtroom presence would be real important. This is nothing like TV, though, obviously, movies.
It's not. Actually, you know, I was thinking of a baseball analogy, and it is not the bottom of the ninth. It is the end of the trial, but if you're not in a good position by the time you get to closing arguments, your closing arguments are rarely going to save the day.
Yeah, you've kind of got to build the case before, and then is it a recap? You just kind of bring everything together in the closing arguments?
That's correct. It's a fact and argument segment where you get to tell the jury why you think the facts apply in a way that is favorable to your client. And the way that it works is that the plaintiff, the person who files the lawsuit, they get to go first,
right,
and last.
Okay.
And going last is a shorter period of time, and it's a rebuttal opportunity, because obviously the person in the middle gets to rebut what you've said.
Right.
So you have the opportunity to rebut what they've said. But with that, the judge instructs the jury, and off they go to deliberations.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit. Is that kind of nerve-wracking, the jury deliberations?
It is. It is. You know, I've been through a few of those, and you just don't know what they're thinking.
Yeah.
And they'll send out and ask the court for information, and you try to figure out what that means.
What direction they're leaning, or what have you. Yeah.
But that's it. Initially, they go in and they'll elect the foreperson who will be somewhat in charge of the deliberations and whatnot, and they can go for hours. They can recess and come back, but most of the time they'll go for a few hours. It's always a proud moment, whether you win or lose, to see that a group of citizens in this country took the time to make a decision that they felt was well-grounded in fact and law.
Yeah.
That's just a moving moment.
And again, it makes our system very unique.
Absolutely. Yep. Jury of your peers.
Yeah, yeah. And how nerve-wracking is it for you as an attorney?
That's probably one of the most nervous moments of your career, you know, waiting for someone to make a decision. You know, you either get an A or an F. You know?
Yeah, nothing in between.
Nothing in between. So.
All right, the distracted driving promotion, it's kind of wrapping up. You want to kind of update us on that?
Sure. Well, we have another 65 spots to fill.
Okay.
And the way we do this is every week we select 5 finalists.
Right.
And so people can go to our website and take the distracted driving quiz, learn a little bit about distracted driving. And then if they become a finalist, they'll be 1 in 100, and we're giving away a 2019 Chevy Cruze.
Yeah, who cannot use a brand new car?
We are serious about informing Central Louisiana about distracted driving, and that's why we've donated this car to this cause. And we hope that everybody goes and takes the quiz and learns about distracted driving, and hopefully one person will win that car.
Yeah, learn from it also.
Absolutely, that's the goal.
We're looking forward to next Thursday. We'll talk about that a little bit. You're going to be making your world-famous gumbo.
I'm looking forward to doing it. The weather's going to be great. We're going to have some andouille back from home.
Oh, gosh.
And some smoked chicken in it. It's going to be great.
Everybody will be, I don't think people are not going to eat too much. They'll be good and hungry by the time next Thursday rolls around.
That's right. Well, it'd be perfect for a nap.
Hopefully, yeah. After the show, right?
That's right.
Thanks, Wes. Good to have you.
Thank you.
We've got more to come. Stick around.